I don't know. Everything is just still. Like, all you hear is yourself. You begin to feel more and more exposed to the eyes of your mind. But it's strange because I feel at ease. This feeling seldom occurs. But why? Is there something wrong with me? Are people becoming a burden? Like, this is what it's come to.
No. This is just you. You're letting your surroundings dictate what your reality should be. Don't. Instead, let the thoughts flow. Let them find you.
Okay, I mean, I hear you, but like, all this stuff is starting to make me feel really uncomfortable. What should I do?
Nothing. Embrace it.
The concept seems to be a foreign one. The world in which we live in is loud, very fucking loud. There's a clog, a significant one at that. Everything is starting to feel cluttered, and I feel like I'm starting to receive it secondhand. You are thrown in environments where interaction is key all your life, so much so that you begin to feel your very own intentions to connect are not as genuine. You begin to tell yourself,
oh, you're a faker. You really don't give a fuck. Like, you don't mean any of this at all.
well, okay, now I feel guilty. But you can't think like that. You're just tired of not being you. Sometimes you just need to sit down, close that door, and embrace your own thoughts. Just listen to them. You see, I made a video quite a while ago explaining my own experience with quote-unquote loneliness and how it was affecting me at the time. But I got it wrong. Yes, I explained my very own experience wrong. While I wasn't wrong on how it was explained, I was more so wrong on attaching a label to it. I wasn't lonely. Quite the opposite, to be honest. Instead, I was on a constant pursuit to understanding on whether I should more so embrace the environment I was in and learning to take advantage of my surroundings and do more with it. Use those potential experiences to further my development as a human being.
That's not loneliness.
My thoughts at the time were not indicators of loneliness, but more so the effects of living my life in solitude. Spending much of my life alone, sitting with my own thoughts, and learning from them has helped me immensely. Now, of course, I'm not that one dude who takes himself out on dates.
Fucking cornballs.
There are times where I will interact, and I embrace the company of others. Because at the end of the day, interaction is a necessity for the human experience. However, that does not erase the preference of isolation at least 75% of the time. I would eventually capitalize on those previous thoughts and would benefit tremendously from them and still am. But I do recall that one of the intents to find a solution for those thoughts back then was to more so solidify a question.
Am I this person at core? Like, is this really me?
And I can confidently say that yes, it is. This is me. I love the isolation. I love the thoughts that come to me. I love the ideas I come up with. I love the interactions with myself. I love learning about myself. Again, will never take myself out on a date. That's fucking odd. But even with all the benefits, you can't help but to feel like an outlier at times. Especially with the culture pushed through all sorts of screens. These screens are constantly shoved in others' faces and you think, this is reality. This is my reality. This is how I should be. But like I always say, along with a gazillion others, the human experience is not black and white. If that was the case, we would deadass be living a very verbatim version of 1984. And that sounds like fucking AIDS. Now, I understand that eventually there will be a calling in other stages of life where I'll be needed by others, and the solitude issue is gonna have to take a slight step back. But for now, I'm good, B. I'll wait. I can't force to be someone I'm not. I see that only going one way, and that's depression. I just gotta embrace it.
Nah, but deadass, this can get to me sometimes. Like, I deadass have been single for 20 fucking years, and sometimes I think that is weird as hell, especially with the attention I get, but I just completely dismiss the attention and go on with my day. Then I'd be like, you're just doing this to yourself at this point, because you have the opportunities to change that, but you don't. Like, the inner voice be telling me to man the fuck up, but I'd be like, I'm good. And come up with the excuse that I can't be in a relationship because I'm broke and don't want to spend my money, which is true to an extent.
But sometimes I think I'm coping. In reality, I'm just an insecure fudge. But it ain't that deep. In due time.
The back scratcher, the relapser competes fatter. No speed bumper can teach others. The free brothers release matter with cheese splatter like holy flatter. We teach suckers, the air suckers like Jordan's number. My 2 and 3 help rebuke ninjas throw plenty spinners. A rookie league out on Mace vengeance like 2 apprentice. My laid back manner inflates sober, I'm anti-stoner. But if you tend to get by, fly high like Arizona. After that delicate taste, provide a service.